day for the government. Yes, technically his taxes are paid, but they're not paid with his money. There's no new money going in. And with billions of dollars, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Was this some kind of video games?
Yeah, we're about to play. I just had to set
I'm
things
just stalling
up.
with
Just
debate
tweeted out.
things because
I was
I got some debate stuff.
Oh boy.
Mr. Trump just admitted he's been committing tax fraud live on the debate.
Were you are you watching just now?
Oh yeah.
I walked out in the kitchen to grab some painkillers, and I ended up having to take a few more. I walked out, and like Hillary Clinton was like finishing up one of her answers, and she was like going over time and stuff, and then they started to ask the next question, and Trump was like, well, you see, and they're like, no, Trump, we got to move on, and they're like, well, you know, and they're like, no, Trump, we really have to move on. Like, well, you see.
Why are you interrupting me? Why don't you interrupt her?
The entire time I was out there trying to get some painkillers. It was fucking, no, Trump, please be quiet. And he's like, nah, I got some stuff. I got more stuff to say. And he's like, no, you really shouldn't talk anymore, please.
We're trying to help you, Trump. We promise.
Trump, this is for you. This isn't for me. Tweet already go up?
Yeah, we're live, and I'm just warming up, so it's okay if you don't look at the stream right now.
I'm gonna look at the stream right now, and if I don't like what I see, the wall is gonna get 10 feet higher.
Well, I mean, look, you should just not look.
I haven't seen anything too bad yet.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get up here. I have to use the rockets as like a jump pad. Oh, not even a jump pad. It's literally a platform. I did not know that. Okay. Pop sucks? Thanks, Rose. Can't wait to not vote. Exactly. My boy Max and my other boy Pop. What about your third boy Drew?
It's their man, Drew.
Sucks. Okay.
I'm the
Look,
man.
guys. Yeah, Drew's the man. Look, guys. We all know I suck. Why we have to mention it every time on stream?
Popcron, we're gonna move on to the next question.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Popcorn,
we're gonna
have to
move
on to the
I'm
viewer
sorry.
question. Popcorn, why do you suck so much?
Diane from Pennsylvania asks, what are you gonna do about Syria, and isn't Syria like the Holocaust?
I don't pay taxes.
Actually, we're gonna have to move on to the next question.
I know the answer to the last question. Can I answer that one?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Popcorn, we're gonna have to move on to the jumping puzzles. This jumping puzzle has been sent in from Bill Murray from Wisconsin. Could you please complete this within 2 minutes? Your time is starting now.
What was the question?
Your time is up.
Well, you never told me what the question was. That's not fair.
Actually, we're gonna have to move on to the next one.
My god.
We're gonna have to move on to a viewer question. Craig Ferguson from Ferguson, California, sent taxes. Why don't you pay them? Because I'm smart. And ISIS has to be. ISIS can be solved by saying what the problem is. All right. Radical Islamic terrorism. Because it's a war on religion, folks, that I'm trying to wage. I will not rest until everyone who believes in Islam as a religion is either out of the country or dead.
Great. Thanks, Trump.
And that's, I mean,
right,
it's the only way to stop radical
Trump, you should.
Islamic.
We don't have another question, but you need to stop.
Well, why are you guys interrupting me? You don't interrupt her. I was just trying to say radical Islamic.
No, Trump, no.
Terrorism.
Oh, he fucking said it. He fucking said it. He said it on TV. He said he doesn't pay taxes. He says he grabs the pussy, and he says he hates Islam on TV, and there was nothing we could do.
No, man. Didn't you hear? That was just locker room talk.
When I was in the locker room,
when
I was in the locker room, I saw that there were pussies out there that were not being grabbed. I noticed the problem, and what did I do to solve it? Same thing I do with radical Islamic terrorism. I
How long ago did they say he said that?
At the beginning of the debate, I think.
No. No.
Oh, you mean
No, I
when
mean,
he said it, like 12
when
years
he
ago?
said it.
It was during.
Like,
it was caught on camera because of The Apprentice, I believe, right? It was filmed.
Here's the thing. I'm one of those types where it's like, listen, if it was far enough into the past, like when Hulk Hogan let the N-word slip out, like, you know.
This was at least 11 years ago, I believe they said.
Yeah, no, but in this situation, even I'm like, no, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's looking bad for your presidency. I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. We're gonna have to move on to the next question. That's not gonna work.
I don't understand why everyone's against me. I'm here to tell you that your country's terrible and everything you're doing is wrong and has to be thrown out the window because you're the worst country in the world. And for some reason, everyone that lives here hates me. I don't understand. I don't pay taxes. I don't support the country in any way, monetarily or emotionally. I might as well just move to Canada, but I hate Canada even more, so I can't. So I figure if I just deport everyone else and throw everyone else I don't like that isn't deported into jail, like I threatened Hillary I would do while I was at this debate, by the way, I'm definitely, the first thing I'm going to do as a big boy is I'm going to have people prosecuted because I don't like them for crimes that there's no evidence of wrongdoing, just because I think that there's enough for me, because that's how the law works. When you're the president just says, oh, I want him in jail, and then they get to go to jail. That's what presidents do. And I'm going to get a small task force. I'm going to call them the Trumpeteers. They're just a small task force of maybe 100,000 soldiers. And they're just going to walk around and find people that, maybe I don't like very much. And, maybe they'll kill them. And that's going to be fine, because I'm not going to pay any taxes, and neither will they, because they'll be dead. So we'll be equal, and it'll be great.
Maybe Trump would get along with Putin.
I think Trump would get along with Saddam and Hitler and what's his name over in Cuba, Castro. He'd be best friends with any other dictator, because he really understands what making a country about yourself is all about. Whereas at least Hillary has come out and said, when they ask, hey, what are your plans to fix these things? And then she says, this is what I'm going to do. When they say, what are your plans to fix these things? Trump goes, this was a disaster and Islamic radical terrorism. ISIS is bad. And I'm gonna beat him up, because I myself, the president, can just tell people that they got beat up, and then they're beat up, and that's how it works. That's how it worked all through high school for me. I just said I beat people up, and they just believed me. I'm just such a good guy. If I was gonna rename America, I'd rename it Wario Land 3.
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna cut you off there, Drew. Let's get back to Rayman Origins. No, I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to move on to the.
I just have one more.
I'm sorry. Mr. the Shredder, Mr. the All-Purpose Cleaner. We're really gonna have to move on to the stream at hand here.
But there's a problem.
No, it's really. The problem is Popcron didn't collect enough fucking Electoons the first time, so we gotta go back through and do all this again.
I may not have to. This is a different level. It's okay.
Oh, it is?
There's a problem.
Oh, that's
the only
right,
way
yeah.
the first step to solving the
we've
problem...
Drew, we've already moved on.
We gotta say what the problem is. We gotta say it. We gotta say what the problem is,
Mr. The Shredder, we've already moved on. I'm sorry. Decorum.
We're holding you in contempt of the debate.
This isn't a debate. This is just a really, really loud televised argument. Which is kind of what a debate is.
But like literally all that this debate has been is just, no, he's the worst. Vote for me. No, she's the worst. You need to vote for me. Nah, but really, he's the word. No, but really, she's the. No, really, he's the. No, no, really, he. I mean, I'm pretty good compared to her. I mean, no, I'm pretty good compared.
You know what? You want to know what the worst thing in the world is? I'm gonna stop you right there. Not Reshi. Peanut butter.
It's very
Peanut
true.
butter is the worst thing in the world.
And I've got the solution. The solution to the problem is to say it. What the problem is, and it's radical Islamic terrorism. And that's the only way to solve the peanut butter problem.
Oh my god, you missed two.
Shut up! I know what I did.
It's alright, it's alright. He'll just write it off as a loss and he won't have to pay the taxes that go alongside the deficit caused by him not getting them.
I quit!
This is called Islamic peanut butter, boys. I wasn't even gonna go there. I didn't even want to talk about it. As radical Islamic peanuts. I don't think anybody needs to know about that. There's the.
So Popcron, how much longer do you think the game's gonna last?
I have this world and then the last world because this is the last king. So I'm thinking this will be the last night, assuming I don't have to.
Did you do all the teeth? Oh, we didn't do all the teeth.
I have like 3 teeth left, but I don't think I even have those unlocked yet.
Okay.
I don't know.
You know, that's a very good question about global.
I swear to God, I'll kick you right out of here. I'll kick you right out of this Discord so fast your head's gonna spin right off your body. You're gonna be out of here so fast. That's it. You're just gonna be out. That's how fast it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. That's it. Gone. Poof.
All right,
gone.
so I have a problem. I'm one lum away from getting 300, and I killed the last enemy.
Well, you see, lums are just a myth perpetuated by China to make lum collecting competitive. So you don't have to worry about it. Did you hit the green thing above the cage?
Yeah, that just was a platform.
Yeah, that's another myth. That's another Chinese myth. We're gonna have to.
There has to be something else. There literally has to be one thing left. Come on, man. You can't let me just
those 2
not
lums
go
you
back.
missed?
Yeah, the 2 lums way back there that you just didn't care about.
At the beginning of the level.
The ones that weren't worth it, apparently.
Oh my god.
The ones you were gonna write off. Well, it turns out that's not legal.
Hopefully I don't need that extra Electoon.
You are.
Don't you fucking think I didn't hear that intro?
Well, I could revisit the joke because it was referring back to when I made the joke.
Peanut butter sucks.
Yeah, that's a good question about China. You know, China.
Peanut butter.
You think of
China is.
Think about China.
China is a wonderful lady. You know, she's dead, and that's that.
Back on peanut butter. Why would peanut butter sucks? Just eat the peanuts. What's wrong with you? You know what's worse than peanut butter though? Is almond butter. Why would you butcher another nut into your horrible communism paste?
You don't have enough. You need 180. That's terrible. Here it goes.
Hold on.
Time to go back.
Hold on.
Time to
So
go back.
I have the tooth
Time to
on that
return the
level.
level.
Where else do I have a tooth?
There's
I need
2
to-
levels. Oh no.
Hold on, I'm looking. I know
Are
I
you
got
gonna
the
switch
tooth
characters?
here. I got the tooth here. No, I pressed the wrong button there. Did I get the tooth
Oh.
at this one?
Fantastic.
Can I go back here? I never got the tooth on this level, I don't think.
You don't
I
have
need
all the
180
teeth?
there! I need 180 there! Shit. Okay, hold on.
See, I told you. You're 1 short. That's amazing.
One thing I would like to bring up is while we're on the topic of turning nuts and stuff they shouldn't be. I've never had a problem with almond milk. It's a great way to work around the fact that you're lactose intolerant and you can't drink milk. Although if you're lactose intolerant, I think you should just give up. But, you know, kudos to you for still drinking milk. Do you know what is a sin against nature? Cashew milk.
Never heard.
Cashew milk. Cashew milk is liquid cashews. There is no milk part to it. It is a thin liquid that tastes like cashews, and it's wrong. It's just wrong.
Jumping too high at that part. Shit. And I don't like how I can't
almond
see
milk.
anything.
Speaking of wrong, did you catch that first debate? I said wrong like maybe 23 times.
God. I think
Wrong.
Max is dead.
Wrong. Alright, Popcron, if you miss that jump one more time, I'm gonna take this controller and make this gameplay
so afraid to
again.
jump. I'm so afraid to jump right here.
I swear to God. I'm gonna...
Oh my
I
God,
came
see if I
here
jump too
because
high.
I figured every other place I went. Here we go. Silk creamy cashew. If you see this on the store shelves, pick it up, bring it to the manager, and say this is wrong. Tell him to stop.
Popcron,
I'm trying here. I can't jump
How do you-
high because I die if I do.
how can you do it? How do you do it right the first one and then fuck up the second one?
Because I go too fast, I hit the edge and then I fall off because I don't have time to jump because I land at the very edge.
You gotta
Pick
tap the
box
button.
back up.
I am.
Short.
You gotta tap the button.
I am tapping it! Oh my God.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like the temperament with which you are tapping the button is not very presidential. You're not really playing this game like you could run the country responsibly.
Oh my God, good thing I'm not running the country.
Shoot myself in the fucking head. I'm gonna shoot myself right in the
Fuck, see there, I had to
have
jump
I got
high.
the sound clip on standby. I even got it right here. Cashews, okay, alright, hold on. No, see, now not Russia, you're going too far. Cashew milk is terrible, but cashews are the best nuts. They taste the best.
Well,
With
how
salt
can the
to go
milk
in it.
taste? Oh my God, Popcron, are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
Sadly, no.
here's the thing. It's like, you like pizza, right? Pizza's pretty good. You don't want to drink pizza. You don't want to go all the way to Illinois and get one of them pizza soups. That's not how you eat a pizza.
I hate you.
And milk
I hate
is
you
not
so
how
much.
you
You
eat
fucked me
cashews.
over. You fucked me over. I hate
Well,
you.
look, I want to run the country because walking the country isn't enough. I need to run this country to the ground. Walking there is just, I need to get there as soon as possible. And if we don't run...
You didn't even try to land on
Oh my God! I'm trying.
Oh,
here, man.
you
It's
didn't-
always these levels that I hate. Every single
Man,
one.
I can't believe you want to play
Precision?
the music levels in Legends.
He's
I
not
think you
going to
mean
survive
lemons.
the music levels in Lemons.
Oh no, we've already got a citrus fruit lined up. I didn't even
You're welcome.
realize.
No, I jumped too high there. See, I literally.
This is all about finesse, control, things that you are severely lacking in as a presidential candidate.
I'm not a
find the
presidential
trainer.
candidate, so thank God.
I'll find the save file. Give me a second.
This is why I won the presidential race
Oh my
in the political machine game twice in a row.
God, hold on a minute. We're going in here because I don't think I could handle one more human being. We're
There's
going in
another
the
human?
in the tiny room.
Oh
The
boy.
You're afraid Phil might come in. Just admit it.
No, if Phil comes in, then I can only handle just Phil. Like, I don't
Oh
think
my-
I could handle the whole cavalry coming in.
Well, me and Phil is pretty rough once we both want to make political jokes. Because right now, Phil is in a very political joke mood. Oh.
No.
Speaking of
same
political
exact
jokes,
spot.
we've got
no,
t-shirts.
stop
No,
political
not
jokes.
speaking of political jokes.
We've got these T-shirts, and if you buy them, it'll be
How do
like,
they stop Islam? Go ahead. What do they
The
do about
money-
China?
The money goes towards saying China in a negative way in public more often. Could you please use the hover function of the game? There's this hovering thing. Rayman's kind of known for it. He's got this cool hair thing. It's kind of like Tails' tails, but it's his hair. And when he spins him around, he doesn't fall as quickly. You don't land on the spikes. You
Fuck you.
use it too. It's
I
not
got
like you
it.
don't use
I got it. I got the tooth. Okay, I got the tooth. We're
now
going
do
to
it
the
again.
dentist.
I didn't see it. I closed my eyes. I didn't. No proof. Do it again.
You're gonna
Jesus
see it in a
Christ.
second. I got this.
Oh my God.
I did it. I fucking did
Like
it.
it's just simple game mechanics.
Oh my God! You almost died again. You almost spun right off that
almost,
edge.
almost. I almost, but I didn't.
Oh my
did
God!
These radical
That's-
Islamic Let's Plays
I
have
swear
to
to
stop.
God, Drew, I'm not kidding. We
Yeah,
move on.
let's tone it down. Tone it down a
We
bit there.
move on.
We-
Do we have enough teeth? We better have enough teeth.
I still have 2 more I
No.
need to get. There's
more
10 in
teeth.
total.
There's 10 teeth total. This is a really high resolution drawing of Popcron in a trash can.
Oh my God.
This is a very big picture.
Well, how else are you supposed to see it from space?
You probably could.
Ow.
Well,
Man, you can't watch Wednesday through Saturday. Those are all the nights that I'm a part of. Quit your job, Crimson. Quit your job. Sorry.
or
Helen.
donate more and say, man, do I wish I could see these other
Fuck.
times.
I just tapped it and I die.
Those are your options, or funnel your money directly into me in order to apologize, or quit your job so you can be here to watch.
Pop wanted to battle the terrorist. Who told you that?
Look, Popcorn's got enough on his fucking plate, alright? He's got to
This
worry
country
about
has
jumping
enough problems.
and spinning.
I have to worry about a whole lot here.
Did you break? Stop breaking things. 1250 ain't bad. Next step up is 15, boy. Having a job is always good.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm safe.
This
I'm
isn't the hard
A-okay.
part.
I know.
You haven't gotten to the hard part yet. Just always remember that this isn't the hard part yet. So you gotta keep yourself in the game, or you're gonna find yourself in trouble.
The hard part's continuing to live on even when the game is already done.
Ow.
Stop it. Stop saying ow.
Not really a choice at the moment.
Don't give in to the pain. You gotta be bigger than the pain.
Oh my God,
Say
I thought
yay, I've
those
been
were
hit.
lums and I ran into them, but they were flies.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Let's see how close to lums they are.
So
Oh
didn't
my
I
even
would
God.
have fell for it, but that is a classic Popcron trap.
The old Popcron adage of, oh look, lums. Whoops.
I ran into flies again because this time I didn't even see them and I was too far
Okay,
forward.
so in Team Fortress 2, there's this thing called a spy check, right?
Ugh.
And that's when you shoot stuff before you walk into it. Because, you know, if it's a spy, you might accidentally your own butt. Well, in this game, you could do the same thing, but instead of a spy check, it's a fly check.
You get it.
I hate my whole life. Give up, I'm done. I can only take so much before it's just...
Oh, I still got hit by that.
The
Okay, I
frustration
got a
is
new heart.
healthy.
It's okay.
You gotta pour that frustration into passion to do better. Prevent further infringements on video games.
can't infringe on video games. It's illegal.
It is highly illegal.
You get in big trouble.
But I infringe on video games all the time, and that makes me smart.
God damn it.
And there he go. And there he goes. And there he goes. And he did it again. And he did it again. I didn't think he'd do it, but he did it. He 100% did it again.
Feeling the love in the chat. I'm winning on all the internet polls.
He's still going.
I almost died there, but I saved it.
Good save.
Good. We did it.
That's just your hubris talking. Everyone knows that only Jesus saves. So, gonna need you to
Pump the
take that one back.
I'm gonna infringe on Pop's face. Please don't. Also, goddamn it, Ballas.
Did you get enough pink things?
I now have 181, so I have enough to go back for that tooth, which is exactly what we're gonna do right now.
Why would you die if you're near Wall Street? There aren't shootings there, just a lot of money gets stolen every day.
Here we go.
It's not really a bong as much as it is like a test tube. Think of it as like a test tube, and he's filling it with experiments. And also Popcron is dumb. Is a very perfect response to that.
I missed.
Who runs Wall Street? Wall Street? The Federal Reserve, maybe?
My dad.
Max's dad. Every day on Wall Street is kicking it with Keith Day. Oh, now you can make those
Fuck you. Okay, I'm learning as I play.
I fucking hate you.
I ran into the fucking spikes and then piranhas hate me. Fuck.
Great. Good job. Popcorn, why?
I'm not trying to, okay?
I can't believe they make you play 10 of these after watching you do the first one.
Oh my god.
It's okay, I got this. Oh shit.
Are you sure nothing federal controls Wall Street? Because the Federal Reserve controls how much.
Fuck! I jumped a second time when I didn't need to because I didn't think I made it to the ropes, but then I did, and then there were spikes above the rope.
Guess he had you on the ropes, huh?
No, actually, they didn't have him on the ropes. They wanted him on the ropes in order for him to continue the level. But, oh my god, you can't just jump. Because you feel like it.
I guess you were nothing more than some soap on a rope. You know, I'm doing my best. I don't need this.
We gotta wait for the audience reaction. It takes a couple minutes, you know that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see if anyone quotes it. Somebody will.
Maybe.
They'll remember it. It's a memorable thing.
Thank you.
No!
You know, Freddy got fingered. Funny movie.
Damn it.
Why did he get fingered? Why didn't he just not do that instead?
Because he wanted a sausage, and there was a finger there, and he ate it. I somehow have a feeling I know how there it is.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, I love how they end this segment with one of the worst segments in video game history. Underwater segments where both sides of the world are spikes.
And they move closer. That's how you really make it the worst.
That's like what
segment
made
in all of
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES one of the worst games. Oh. Oh, at least they have the excuse of a DualShock controller, but Jesus Christ. It is not fair that that's the end of the level.
No! Oh my god. My controller. I hate it. Don't do this to me, game.
Invest in the, time to invest in a Mad Catz, sounds like.
That's only when it fails on the grandstand.
I would just cut your hands off.
No! This level is so long! It's so
Popcron,
long!
you get so aggressive with the spinnies that you throw yourself off.
Because I need to do it to keep up.
You don't have to keep up with him.
He waits.
You can navigate, and he waits.
He doesn't wait for too long.
There should never be a segment that you have to take that long in this. You don't have to just constantly press it.
You want me to just call the Ubisoft help number?
You call Nintendo Power.
Now you're playing with power. That's what they say when you call them. They say, now you're playing with power.
What's long, Dead Rose? Your hair?
Headlong.
That's why I'd be a great moderator. Instead of saying stop, I just go and then they would just stop.
Everyone would get the hot treatment. The
Both
debaters, the audience, the
I'd give
people
them-
asking the questions.
I'd give them one stop, and if they don't listen, then I just start going. Now you can see when Popcron isn't constantly pressing the speed up button, it does significantly better.
I don't even know where I went there. I don't even know what happened at the end there.
He doesn't even know what he's
I
doing,
got
and
stuck.
he's doing fine.
Oh my god, I died.
See?
And
but there
I
were
jumped too far
signs
there.
of improvement.
He probably ran into a hand.
No, I swam too far into something and like wouldn't let me
Yeah,
out.
you pressed
and
the
then it crushed
fucking
me.
dash when you didn't need to.
Ugh.
Dang it. Oh my god, there aren't enough F's on my keyboard. I can't. I'm gonna break my keyboard.
Please don't.
I need to put an F on my controller.
Set that shit to turbo and leave it for a
There's
bit.
only 2 F's on a keyboard. F1 and F2.
Nope, I failed again. Fucking.
What about F3
I can't go.
through 12?
I can't go to F3. We can't go to a Category 3F right now. We can't afford it. Please don't make me use a Category 3F. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Oh, you made me do a Category 3F. Don't tell me there's a Category 4.
Why would I invest in English leather cologne?
The same reason why Anonymous really wanted to buy some sweatshirts.
Guys, there has to be a joke.
Alright, that's a Category 5F. We are beyond deadly right now when it comes to hurricanes. So
I keep fucking up at different
Lord.
parts now that I've never failed at. Like,
Now I have Category 6.
Next time
here.
you die, so a couple of seconds. Stop, take a deep breath, assess
play
the
Paladins.
situation, and then suck a little less. Not a lot. Now, okay, ready? Here we go. Now we stop. You didn't stop. You didn't stop, and you didn't do it. You just didn't listen.
Maybe
I
we
stopped.
should just... I mean, if
Did
it gets...
you take the deep breath?
yes, right now.
Okay.
Did you assess?
Did you SS? Did you breaths and SS?
I'm assessing that these surfaces don't last long because eventually I'm gonna be drowning in water.
Take a deep breath.
I can't take a deep breath when I'm about to be going underwater.
Let's do it after me. Just a little deep breath. Just go in and out. There you go. Now fucking
It's a nice-
stop sucking!
So that we're gonna do a deep breath exercise.
Alright, I already died at the first part. I already died at the first part now. Oh my god.
You weren't supposed to. You were supposed to do the opposite.
Alright, so I think that you're getting too antsy with the trigger finger
Oh
here.
jeez, I can't read
Try
that
to
right
be
now.
aware. Try to be aware of when you're pressing the button.
Are you French frying or pizza?
I can't read that, I'm sorry, and I don't know that language.
It'll say
It's
it
the
for
game's
you,
fault. I
man.
swear to God, I did not do anything wrong this
It doesn't say it for me, it's in another language.
I'm doing everything right. I did not
It's
understand. I should
English.
just go back to murdering people.
You know it reads our messages in English, right?
No, it doesn't.
Popcron, it reads them in English.
Not for me.
Popcron, that's
No,
murder.
Popcron, that's English.
That's not English.
Popcron. What?
Why would you spend the time to make them?
That's just English.
That is not English.
I swear to you, I'm not lying. It's English.
It popped
That
up
is
right
not
on stream and I read it.
Yeah, but it doesn't say it in the voice or whatever in English. That's what I'm saying.
No, Popcron, yes, it does.
That's not an
It's
English.
just that is our lovely Japanese comment reader.
That is not English. Fuck you.
Popcron, she's doing her best. It's not her first language, but she's learning.
I keep dying at this first part to the piranhas
You
because
seriously don't think that's in English?
of you. I did not understand a word she said.
Oh my, I can't keep covering for you.
Alright, so it's okay. I made the highlight. It's fine. It's okay. I made the highlight. We have another racist Popcron moment.
I seriously don't understand what she's saying.
Well, maybe if she... I know Popcron. It's written in your book. They walk funny. Why do they have to speak funny too? I understand. I read it.
I heard the first couple of chapters on the audiobook and I just couldn't do it anymore.
It's just continual footsteps and Popcron going, "Oh, come on! Oh, it's not hard." What? The audiobook is actually someone with a Japanese accent reading it, and Popcorn going, "I didn't understand that. Can you please repeat it?" The first chapter lasts 3 hours.
20 pages. It's a little.
20 pages. It's 20 words. The weirdest part is when Popcorn starts saying, "Please repeat it" in different languages.
Then it gets really.
That's when it gets really odd. That is the million-dollar question.
Oh my god,
Is
fuck
Popcorn-
you, I got the tooth.
Is Popcorn actually going to finish this game? Now that's a question for the debate.
I need a new drink. Fuck me.
Is this gonna run the
Make it
the
a
same,
stiff one, because this is going to be a
this-
long stream.
Is this gonna run the same path as Rayman 1? Just never finishes.
No, he will finish this. He's contractually obligated to finish this fucking game.
What if it really does get to the last level and, like, we're here for 3 hours?
This isn't that tough.
What if we get there and we're just here for 3 hours and he just gives up?
Maybe you'll be here for 3 hours. I'm going to fucking bed.
I'm saying we as in the fans, because the fans won't abandon Popcorn, right? No, they wouldn't do that.
No way, Jose.
They wouldn't walk
You
out
guys
here
are
with their
contractually
phone.
obligated to watch.
I would love if he gets to the ocean, man. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand, ocean man. The voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip, ocean
can't-
man.
he's not
The
even-
quest of a tan man embodied.
I'm gonna replay it when he gets back, and we're gonna see how much he takes away from it.
It's too late, ocean man.
I understood
Don't
Ocean Man.
even- Ocean.
Dude, I don't know how you're gonna talk your way out of this one, man.
I heard Ocean Man, that was about it. I'm seriously having trouble understanding it. Like, this is no joke now. We're not joking here. I'm having difficulties
I'm not
understanding
joking
that.
either.
I'm having difficulty understanding you, Popcorn. How can you be so racist?
Oh no! No! We're not starting. We're not
it's the
starting with it. You
racism
put it
guitar.
away. I know, but we're putting it away. We're putting it away. No more race. Everybody's very supportive of all races here. We're putting away the racism guitar.
It's getting very racist.
No, we're not.
It practically
Everything
jumped out of its holder into my hand.
There's another one. Let me listen. Hey.
I am going to the GOTO Bedcast for Racial Discrimination Towards ME. I will see
Now
you
repeat
in
back to me
Kyoto.
what that donation says.
I don't know. I seriously, I'm not joking here. I don't know what she's saying.
Alright. I guess it can't be helped.
I don't.
I guess we gotta switch it.
I
Switch it to like French.
Don't do French. Don't.
We'll try the other languages.
Try a white accent.
You know.
Maybe he'll understand the white accent.
Hey, it's not an accent.
Give it a Russian one. That'll be good. Oh wait, what about Scottish? Is there a Scottish one? That'd be
No,
really
nobody wins.
Everybody wins.
Not me.
Hey,
We'll just get
fans, who wants to
Steven.
hear the Scottish one?
We'll just get Steven to read out every donation.
No, not Steven. The Scottish robot Steven.
I don't think I can handle Scottish robot Steven.
I think we should probably try to handle it.
I don't think so.
Do it for the Vine.
I don't think we should. I don't think you're right. I think you're one of those wrong people who
See, look, we've already got. We should do a poll. We should do a quick poll. We should see which one do we want to use: Scottish, Polish, Russian, or German.
Not Polish. Not.
Hit Polish in there. How about Swedish? That'd be great.
Oh,
Swedish, Polish, Russian, or Mexican, specifically. I don't want a Cuban one. It'd be too easy. I think Mexican would be just right. Be just enough. Is there a Jewish option? I don't know if Jewish is a language. Maybe you meant Hebrew.
Yeah, maybe
Hebrew.
Hebrew
Israeli.
seems like a more correct option.
Is there a Jewish option? Woo! Don't make me get the racism guitar again.
Nah.
That's not okay.
Nah, you gotta get the anti-Semitic harmonica.
Oh, let me go grab that. I'll get the anti-Semitic triangle.
Is that a real triangle, or did you just hit a plate?
See?
Why do you keep a triangle in your room?
Anti-Semitic triangle.
I know you're a music man, but like, the triangle really? Is that necessary?
Anti-Semitic electric triangle, boys.
Don't tell me it's an electric triangle. Why would you? Why would you have that?
Do you understand? God damn. Oh boy. Oh, here's the straw poll. The straw poll's out. The result is what we change it to.
No.
The fans have spoken.
What is it? It's stay in Japanese no matter what. I don't.
That's
give a
not
shit.
true.
I
I like how it says stay with English. I like that Isrish is winning. Isrish. You ever been to Israland?
Oh my god.
Where the Isrish people.
Maybe you aren't the worst, Popcron. Maybe there's others. Maybe you're not alone.
I remember when I went to North Isserland and
I can't even make this simple jump right now. I'm laughing. Okay,
I kissed the Brarvi stone.
No.
Shut up! Right now.
Because I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
When you ever go up to Isserland and
No, I haven't. I have not.
and eat some of their frittados.
God.
Well, at least I know for sure now that you're talking about Ireland, because before I wasn't even convinced.
Isserland. No, I'm talking about Isserland. It's a beautiful place.
Ireland. Beautiful country. Wonderful people.
It's where
Good
they
old
brew
Isolin.
Grinnis. You ever drank a pint of I can't do this.
Let's play. Let's find the line and decide where we crossed it.
I can't fucking even believe that says. It says it right on the.
It's Iceland. Maybe we were wrong the whole time.
That would be Icelandic. That's so good. That's the best typo I've ever fucking seen. Holy moly.
I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are just really good at being absolutely.
You ever seen an
horrible.
Irish?
No,
Ice hockey team? They're pretty good.
Shut up. Drew, stop it.
Nope. Not dealing
Call
with
it
that.
Irish hockey over there. Beautiful sport. Everybody drinks Grinnis and gets on the Bryce and puts on their Bryce slates and just gets out there and makes ice cubes for the rest of the world. They're a beautiful place.
Oh my god, I got hit by a rocket off screen. That's not fair. There we go.
The only reason why it's winning is because it's Israel. It would have been. Would it ever? And Jewish still isn't a language or an accent.
Oh my god, guys.
You can't.
Can't keep doing this.
That's some intense stuff there.
I'm gonna put my vote in for Jewish. I feel really confident.
God.
Stay with English. What is wrong with you people? I mean, it is English. Don't get me wrong.
Shut up, Max.
It is! Man, you're making bank for being a huge racist. I didn't know all it took to get donations was just to say that I didn't understand what they were.
My god, another one, guys? This isn't funny!
Alright, I'll take them.
No.
Whatever.
If you want to give money, do it for the right cause.
This is the right cause. We're exposing a racist on stream. And apparently in the chat, too. Oh my god.
Okay, tone it down, guys. Come on.
Oh my god. Let's
Everyone
move on.
tone it
Any
down.
further donation, as punishment, any further donations will go to me.
No. Fuck
Oh,
you.
No? Okay. I guess not. Never mind.
No.
I thought that was a solution.
No. You got your Thursday. What are you doing Thursday night? What are you starting back up?
I don't know, because I thought I had something in mind, but I don't think I'm going to stream it. I think I'm going to do something else with it.
Ooh.
And the other game I had in mind, I didn't think I was going to stream it. I thought I was going to do something else with it. So, it's 2 games. It's going to be something easy. Something no stress. Or it's going to make me want to kill myself. I haven't decided yet. It's between those 2.
Alright, here we go. Easy level right here.
Here we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Pretty much.
Unless it's super fucking hard, in which case it's not easy peasy lemon squeezy. And it's rough, tough, big enough.
There we go. I think I got almost every lum there.
Nice. Good job.
Nice.
I'm about to engage in the ancient Irish tradition of drinking during a stream.
That's an ancient tradition? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would know. I'm part Irish.
All the way back from the days of livestream.com.
Some good Icelandic glacial water.
Thank you guys for all the
No, it's Icelandic.
donations or tips tonight.
We couldn't afford the Icelandic water.
Oh, more? Alright then, that just happened. What's up with all the @ signs? Oh, jeez.
We're just atting all over the place, guys.
Wish I could find out how to send donations without paying.
Well,
That one did. There's no money attached to that one. It's just, what?
See, now it's saying the same thing over and over, and it's not saying the @ sign, so I know it's not English now. Stop fucking with me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Popcorn, it's English.
You're lying to me.
Popcorn. It's a text-to-speech. It'll read whatever language it's put in. It's a Japanese woman, but she's speaking English. I can't. I did my best. Lord knows I did my best. But my best was not good enough. Oh man.
she's trying to pronounce ampersand.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, give me the strength to go on.
Jeez, I'm missing this.
We're missing a lot here.
She's saying
I missed that
@ which makes sense, because that's one of the names for
She is saying
ampersand.
@ mark. Okay, she is saying @ mark. Okay.
No. She's saying @ to mark.
Okay, I hear that now.
Okay. Yeah. You can't say R's, S's, D's get a little funny. She's doing her best, alright?
Okay, okay, I believe you then.
We outsource a lot of work here on this channel, alright? The least you could do is be respectful.
Racism.
Okay, it's non-stop going. How do I stop this though? It's actually driving me insane.
How do I stop this
What, the
thing?
@ sign thing?
Yeah, it's still going. It's still going, and I'm going to go insane.
Jesus, chat, you guys are...
I mean, you're not insane already.
Alright, cool with the donations, chat. We had
Unless
our
they're
fun.
actual money.
I'm trying to figure out how to... I'm trying to figure out the best... Okay, maybe if I do this one.
At least give us some money if you're gonna do that.
Chat,
Please.
stop it.
It's still going.
The @ sign?
Oh, it just stopped. Thank God.
Okay, I figured it out.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Oh.
Gord's. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. Chat was getting tired of it too. So thank God.
Even chat wants to blow their brains out, and it was their dumbass fucking joke.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a different kind of
Back
level.
up, right?
I actually have to go... Oh no, it was literally just waiting.
I can't trigger the donations without getting any money. I don't know. I don't even think that's what you asked it. I didn't really read it because I don't really give a shit, Kenny. Sorry. I don't care that much. I care enough to half listen.
I'm missing so many lumps, but I don't care. Oh jeez, it's going faster now.
Yeah, no. In the case of the @ signs, it's a because the message is such a long, uninterrupted like word, quote unquote. it just doesn't register. Like it pushes everything else off the screen because the text for the donation and everything will always be in the center of whatever the body paragraph says.
Oh, yo, I
Fun
love this
fact.
music.
Behind the stream. That thing is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's just a
Oh, jeez, I'm
spider
falling to my
flower.
death. Oh, I survived that fall, but I can't survive any other falls. How did he get down here?
He jumped.
He used his big boy legs.
That wasn't a weak spot. I just hurt myself. Okay. That was a weak spot. You know what? I think I'm gonna just go over here.
You do it. You just do it. When you're done doing it, do it again.
There
Wouldn't
we
it
go.
make sense that his weak spot would be on the side of his body that he collided into a wall?
Who knows?
Popcron.
Oh, jeez. There we go. I beat him. It's all good.
Where? Good job.
And now he
That was
turns
some
into
Shadow of the Colossus ass shit.
now he turns into a flower king. Okay.
Yeah, he's a flower.
He
All right
bloomed.
then. He shrunk
He's
quite a
beautiful.
bit. That's a good like weight loss plan. I need to figure out why.
Because that joke wasn't going anywhere.
Got him.
Maybe give it a bit of a...
It's not even saying dicks, it's spelling it.
God, who did this again? Why can't I skip this one?
God damn it.
Oh, you're getting told to eat dicks.
Alright, we're on the final world now. We're riding the storm.
It skipped, right?
Yeah, it did skip.
Oh no! But do you have all the teeth?
Focus, Polocus, focus, focus. What kind of like ritual shit is this?
Oh, here we go. Popcron, the magician over here, talking about magic.
This bitch.
I'm waiting.
What?
I'm waiting for something to happen. Do I have to... Oh, I had to jump up here. Okay.
Ah, the classic
Oh my
Undertale
God.
do I hit a button thing. Nope, the game's over. Shut it down. We're done. Thank you everybody for watching.
No, no,
the
no.
Community Run
Don't
channel.
go in there. Okay,
Oh.
we're not going in. Okay. I didn't actually expect that to happen. I thought it was just gonna let me sit off screen, but it kills me. So, I have to go in there, hat. Here we go.
Damn, I can't believe the hat's a fucking liar.
I already died.
That's the spirit. You're speedrunning the game in your own way. That's pretty cool.
I guess just dying until you give up is a great way to speedrun.
Well, our speedrun of Harvest Moon, back when me and Austin used to do that, the whole point of the game was to quit and give up.
That was one way. You just go to sleep and don't wake up for 10 years.
Yeah,
Oh god, what
the
are these
fastest
guys
way.
doing? Oh jeez.
Oh shit! I remember that pirate ship. That's a classic throwback, boys.
Classic, pointless throwback.
To the old days.
Because Razor Beard
Oh,
isn't even
and I'm
in
dead.
this game.
How far back am I? All the way here. Okay, great.
But his ship is. Either that or
about his ship. That could just be
the
a pirate
real
ship.
fans. It's not. It's his.
How do you know?
First of all, it has the telltale razor beard emblem on the side of it. And it has a big balloon, just like his does.
I got this. It's gonna take some time, but I got this.
You sure?
100%.
I have half faith in you.
Thanks.
I have at mark.
Oh shit, I lost my heart.
Well, you're gonna need more heart than that to get through this.
I'm not even worried about the lumps, I just want to get through this.
Well, you should worry about the lumps, because now they really matter.
Do they though?
Yeah,
No.
the game's about to end. You gotta get them all.
I feel like they don't really matter.
If you're gonna
I
get
gotta
that
collect all the
100%,
Pikachus.
baby,
No, I don't care about 100%.
but then you'll never get the secret ending.
There's no secret ending. Shut up.
Yeah, there.
You're not gonna see the real ending.
Is there actually a secret ending to Rayman Origins?
Of course there's a
Yeah,
secret
why would there
ending.
be so many fucking collectibles in the game if there wasn't a secret ending?
What do you think this is, Mass Effect?
Yes.
Well, it's not.
Oh my god, of course there was one last thing to shoot me with. How far back? How far back?
The beginning.
Hopefully far enough back you can pick up
No,
some
not at the
fucking
beginning,
worms.
thank god. Enough for me to lose my heart instantly again, though.
Take back your heart.
I can't believe you just walked into it. It was right there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you saw it. You can't tell me you didn't see it. You just thought, yeah, okay. And then you went, oh no.
Oh my god, that thing was dispersing flies!
Did you think they were lums again?
No, I didn't even see them.
How do you not see the flies?
Because there were lums in the way.
What? I'll believe that when I see it. Oh my god, Popcron, you could see them. Don't look at me.
I did not
Come
see
on.
them.
Ow.
I just didn't see them.
Evil by Moonlight, Winning Love by Daylight, Never Running from Aerial Fight Sea Ice. The one named Ginger Moon.
Oh.
And of course I got hit by that. We're just gonna avoid all that, hopefully. There we go. Oh my god, I was trapped between a rocket and electricity. I ran forward because I got scared and it
'Cause you
shot me.
Here's an idea. When you panic, don't run towards danger.
Well, if I backed away, I would have been in danger too. That's my issue. I was screwed.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure? You sure? Oh my god, you could have went up. And you went, I'm just gonna run forward. Made it.
Oh, there's so many enemies on screen, I don't know where to go.
Should have rolled.
Should have rolled.
Where do you go where there isn't enemies? It's kind of how bullet hells work. You gotta try
I'm trying to figure it out.
You gotta try to put the screen into regions in your mind. And keep track of specific regions where you want to stay. And see where things are pointing so that you know what regions of the screen will be occupied by projectiles, enemies, or other nasties that in which would make your life more difficult. Because the game already knows which way you're going. It's where the screen is scrolling towards. So all you really need to keep track of is where are the projectiles coming from and what direction / angles are they coming from. And that way, instead of trying to react to it, you can kind of start predicting where they're coming from. And then you'll find yourself dodging more often. I
was encircled by enemies. I literally could not move. I'm almost positive I got myself trapped there.
They did it wrong at the end. It's great. You are surrounded because you're supposed to stay in the middle of it till there's an opening. You don't just go pick a side.
Still get hit. Ugh.
Max, the more I see this part of the level, the more I think we might be here for 3 hours.
Ugh, I'm trying to get through this. Stay. I don't want to fucking leave this level.
Oh, you mean the level he's playing? Oh yeah, no, this stream's gonna go on forever. We're gonna die in this stream.
Hope you guys ordered a pizza.
I wish I had.
Tom has asked very politely if he can enter the stream room.
If he wants to see terrible Rayman.
Tom has just as much stake in this as I do. Well, not much, but enough.
Squad alive! We're off! Picked the wrong stream room. Max, you might have to booze him in.
Oh, you can't.
I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god, I got trapped again because I
forgot.
Max forgot his own shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom! He's here.
Ryan here.
You may not believe me,
come on,
'cause you don't hear him,
give me a break.
Oh,
there
we go.
Hey everybody, it's Tom. He's here. Did I miss the dance party?
No.
Okay.
No, you did miss the fact that Popcron didn't know there was a secret ending in the game for not picking up all the fucking balloons.
Well, I don't think I'm going back for that, so...
You should. It's totally worth it.
Oh, getting all like the bonus shit and whatnot?
All the bonus shit, all the collectibles, yeah.
Yeah, all the Electoons and like all the... Well, I guess all the Electoons would be it.
Popcron only has 180.
I'm having difficulties with these, with this level here.
You're having difficulties not running into stuff. It's not the level's fault. It's your fault.
Marty, you're not thinking fourth-dimensionally!
It's like, that's like running into another car on the road and going, oh, man, I'm really having trouble with this highway. Oh my god, you just run right into
I'm
it.
trying to dodge them. There's so much on screen for me.
I believe you, Popcorn.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Popcorn,
I'm half watching.
I don't know if trying is what I would call.
I'm here for wacky gags.
I mean, everyone watching knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Unless you absolutely... Let me give you some advice, Popcron. Unless you absolutely have to move forward, stay as far back as possible and only focus on your vertical movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of why the screen is moving for you, because you don't have to go forward. Unless you have to.
Because nothing is going to come from the back to attack you.
The only stuff that will are like when you do that optional thing where you knock the thing up and then you have to go forward to get around it. But other than that, there's no reason to move forward on the screen except make your life.
Although
harder.
you do have to time the electric pulses thing, so
Yeah, and
that might be a good time to move
this is
forward.
where I'm forced to move forward because the rocket's chasing me. And
Yes, that is
where I
very
keep
good.
dying. That's where I keep dying.
Watch where they go.
Also,
when that happens.
after seeing the gameplay from this, because I've forgotten about this particular stage, I'd recommend practicing in a game called Toho.
That's so very mean. That's so very mean. I cannot believe you'd say that.
Sorry, Ikaruga.
You need to watch where the
That's
rockets
nice.
are going.
That's nicer.
And see
I mean,
where they don't go.
it's nice-ish.
Like by now, you've noticed that the rockets don't come out in a straight line.
Yes, I
Kind of
know.
curve a little bit. So now you have to kind of look for when they do that big curve. And you want to be above that and a little bit in front of it to dodge it.
I just noticed something that was happening, and I thought, well, first off, it would probably infuriate Popcron to no end, but it'd be really funny is if your bullets could damage you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would
I'm pretty
never
sure.
get through this.
Popcron would never finish this game if that was...
Because I noticed at one point he was shooting the wall and it was bouncing back.
into him, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. Because he just spams, but like... His problem is he's also like shooting stuff he doesn't have to shoot.
Popcron, I'm surprised you aren't using the Mosquito's suck ability.
For the rockets. Remember?
Oh,
Remember
I don't know
Popcorn?
if it'll work on the rockets, but I think it'll work on the enemies as well.
It'll work on the rockets. He's done it before.
Not on the red rockets.
Uh-oh. Looks like an experiment is in order.
You can try it.
Well, I mean,
If you
because
suck up flies
I mean, because
and then shoot 'em at
like
the
the
rockets,
thing
it'll
is, like,
kill 'em.
if you're able to suck them up, then like the resulting projectile can go through other enemies.
Oh my god, Popcorn, if you run into one more bullet. If you run into one more bullet, I'm gonna ask you if you want to stay on this stuff. You just remember that.
Have you seen those have you seen those news those like news headlines on like on I think it's like on CNN and like NBC and whatnot, where it's like Trump, where it's basically saying Trump says that this happened, it didn't.
Yeah,
I love those.
that's essentially a Trump speech in a nutshell.
Those are so those are so funny though that like even the media
did
is
it.
calling him out on it.
Oh yeah.
It is very upsetting playing the game that I am playing right
it
now
does
to
work.
see you failing so extravagantly at this.
I did it.
But look,
It's okay.
Popcorn knows the secret. He just has to suck him up, and then he's fine. Wow.
Shut up.
How long were we here? An hour?
No,
Holy shit.
we were not there for an hour. We were there for
2
about
hours?
15 minutes.
Jesus.
We were there for about 15 minutes.
I don't know. Let's
Man,
let the audience decide.
No,
What
let's
time
not let
was
the
it?
audience decide.
Okay,
Let's
donate
let's
$10
run a
if it
poll.
was an hour.
All right, hang on. No, I
Let's
can,
run a
we-
poll.
No. We don't need to poll the audience. I can go. I'll go into videos. I'll go to past broadcasts.
Oh no.
We've been doing this for 3 days? What?
Let's see.
5 hours. Officially.
Getting all the
5 hours.
chests, getting all the teeth.
A whole day.
Week and a half. That's a lot.
Getting all the Electoons. Was that the second part of a bigger stage?
No, that was.
No,
or
it was
yes,
a stage.
That was the second.
part.
That was the second part of a bigger stage that you kept like respawning into every time you died.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He spent 15 minutes there.
Told you.
But is that like American time or Irish time?
Sure.
Well, in Israel.
Oh, I'm sorry, 16 minutes there.
Oh,
Okay, thank
1
you.
minute more than what I thought. Oh, yeah.
Makes a huge difference.
It does, especially in Israel.
So yeah, I'm sorry we had to leave during our riveting discussion about JoJo
That's
last
fine.
night.
But I came up with a question you didn't quite get to answer.
Yes. What was it?
What is your stand's name and what would it do?
Mine?
Yes.
Do you have an answer prepared for this? Because I'd like an example.
I already have one, yeah.
Yeah, he already has a stand.
Yes, I have a stand. It's been drawn, it's done.
Can I stand on
My
this?
stand exists.
Oh no, I can't. Okay.
My stand is... Go
I
ahead.
think somebody did draw a stand for me, but I don't remember what it was.
Alright, well now you get to name it and say what its powers are and all
Well, I have to find it first. I don't remember where it was. I think it was either on Twitter or Tumblr. They sent it to me, or they tagged me in it at least.
Well, for example, my stand's name is Crush 40. Its power
God damn it!
is...
God fucking damn it! Why?
Its power is that it'll say
You cannot set
anything
the red
that I've
rockets.
said
I swear to God, the
up
game
to
is broken.
30
It does not
minutes
work. I swear to God, I am doing
beforehand.
everything right.
So if I said something 30 minutes ago, it can perfectly replicate me saying that, but it only has a span of up to 30 minutes. Now, once I've stabbed myself with the spear and powered up my stand, it can take anything anyone else has said and what I've said up to 3 hours in the past.
So you basically have a voice recorder.
Yes.
There's your stand.
His name is Crush 40, and his favorite things are belts and zippers.
Damn it! Somebody did draw a stand for me, but I don't remember what it was.
My stand is called Annihilator. And what happens is when I die, I come back, but I'm a ghost.
So you don't have a stand, you have a ghost. You're a ghost. That's it.
Can I just
I
say
come
that
back, but I'm a ghost.
my favorite one for that was... Oh god, what was it?
Filthy axe at a reasonable price.
Yes! That was
God.
so good!
Filthy axe at a reasonable price. Filthy axe at a reasonable price. Dirty deeds done the cheap. Dirty deeds at a reasonable price.
Fucking damn it.
We're negotiable with these dirty deeds.
So let's hear it, Tom. Stan's name's got to be named after a band, and you got to give it a power.
I have managed.
I know. I learned.
I have
from it.
managed to think of like 5 different like really dumb names for my stand.
Well, let's hear some.
London
not
Symphony
me to do that.
Orchestra
Can I just
was
do
one of them. My stand is not called London Symphony Orchestra, by the way.
Damn.
Let's see.
It can be a band or a song. Most of the good ones are all named after bands, though. Like
That's true.
Speedwagon.
Oh, well, he's just a person.
Well, he's a character though. He's not a.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
guy who has an ad.
He's great.
Oh, you
He's a
can't
great
kill
stand.
those. Good.
Did he,
Roberto
like,
E.
does he-
Speedwagon.
does he still wear Zeppeli's hat when he's old, or did he stop doing that?
No,
Was that him that was wearing Zeppeli's hat?
Yes.
Okay.
He stopped. Because, yeah, I don't know. He definitely stopped when he died. That's when he definitely stopped.
Tom's stand is called, I got it. It's perfect. Tom's stand is called Bill Murray's Backyard Band. And its power is, his pants come off.
My
and
stand
he
is
can't
Men
so
Without
smash
Hats.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What
As
does
for
it
the
do?
Power.
It cancels Smash Fighter.
First off, you're an asshole.
I like how every single one of us has a series we never want to ever be brought up ever again.
Yeah.
Mine
that's
is
great.
Chronology, Popcron's is Daily Knots, yours is Smash Fighter.
I don't think I even have one.
You might not have one.
Because I want all of mine to continue, I just can't continue. I like how happy that robot is when he's not shooting
Oh, okay. I misjudged what I needed to do.
It
there.
shows that he has more to his, character than just killing
existence
Rayman.
than just kill Rayman.
Yeah, he's got wants, he's got desires.
He wants to skate and be happy.
Spoon theory, someone could have a stand called Passenger of Shit.
I want a stand called Guar, and it just makes me louder throughout the fight. Just keep getting louder and louder.
I ran the wrong way. Okay.
That'd be a pretty funny episode.
Oh, I was looking at where you spawned Popcron. I was wondering what because it definitely seems like there's something above where those saws are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just how you get the coin, though. You jump onto that wall where the saws are coming up, and then you jump to the coin.
Yeah, I'm not even risking it though because I don't trust myself.
It's right next to the spawn, though.
I don't trust myself. I can try.
What do you mean you don't trust yourself? It's right next to the spawn.
Fine, we'll go try it.
Tom, to be fair, I don't really trust him that much either. We're a very supportive group at Go to Bedcast, but we also know our limits.
Popcron stand is Oasis, and it
Why is it
makes him.
Oasis?
Oh, I know.
Makes
I
him,
asked you that.
Whenever Popcron tries to do anything, it says, "Well, anyway, here's Wonderwall."
You have to run up the run up the yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Okay, trying to just kill myself. There we go.
Popcron's stand is actually Wario, and whenever he fucks up, it goes, "Oh, I missed!
Oh, I missed!"
So what does it do?
That's it.
That's it.
Every
That's what it
time
does.
Popcron fucks up in a video game, you just hear, "Oh, I missed!"
After you're stabbed with a spear, it goes, "Wah!"
Wow. That's the Mario Party 1 Wario.
My stand is the Toadstool tour, and anytime I do something good, it goes.
There we go.
The Bowser Toadstool tour.
Yeah.
Every time I win a fight.
I think my favorite animation from that is, "Wah!" It's just the finger pistols.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
This?
Or the classic Waluigi dance move, spin on one foot and break your spine.
Okay, that was
Breaking the spine.
I can't think of what my. Oh my God! Ocean Man, take me by the stand. That's amazing.
No!
I already
Oh,
came
Gord
up with
Fox.
the stand Ocean Man. I forgot what its powers were though.
I know, but Ocean Man, take me by the stand. is
It
still
only
pretty
works
good, though.
underwater.
Gord Fox is my favorite now.
Ocean land. Welcome to the land where the ocean can. It can do it.
Any stand or any person that touches Ocean Man's hand will be immediately compelled to move to the nearest body of water, where they will proceed to drown themselves. And the only way to stop it... I don't know
Is
any
if
other
they-
lyrics
is
from
if they
that
get to
fucking
the corner
song,
of the
so that's
globe.
up to you guys.
They have to get
Yeah,
to the corner of the globe.
somebody else has to move them to the corner of the globe. But here's the catch. You can't get to the corner of the globe because the globe is a circle.
And there you have. That's why it's a real trip.
I got it. Men without hats. His power is that whenever he deals damage to anybody, they don't actually take it until a couple minutes later. After stabbed with a spear, they take the damage before he attacks.
Wait. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. So they take
But
the damage.
here's the thing. No, here's the thing. He still has to attack though. So the damage. Right.
Wait a minute.
So here's the thing. So if he doesn't take damage, then he never attacks.
Okay, no, we need to start over. We need to start from scratch. Okay, so when he attacks you, but you take the damage later.
That's what. Yeah, that's before the spear.
And then after, okay, I thought you meant then he attacks you with a spear and you get hurt before.
No.
Okay.
Once you get the
right.
after the upgrade.
After
the
you get
upgrade
hit
is they
with
take the damage
arrow.
first and then he attacks.
So,
Or the enemy takes the damage first and then he attacks.
all right. So okay. So say I shoot you in the arm. You're already shot in the arm, but if I don't shoot you in the arm, then that stuff gets healed. Is that what you're saying?
It's more like a fated thing. Like, if you take the damage, that means that my attack is already struck, and I just have to attack you at that point.
And if... Holy shit.
Like, it can't be... It's never just that the damage happens, and I can be like, well, you already attacked you in the future, I don't have to do anything now. Like, the actual attack has to happen.
So it's just slowly fades into you, like, up to you attacking them.
It hurts and then you get hit.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. That's an actual stand. That's like final boss tier. Like, wow. All right, that was worth the wait.
So the stand is called mini bosses. And
Oh, that was... Wait, what?
and-
No, it was called Men Without Hats.
the stand's called mini bosses, and when everyone who gets attacked has to watch a speed run on AGDQ. But when they get stabbed with the spear, they have to watch Popcron play the same game that they were watching.
Oh god.
I gotta.
Oh
I
my
thought you were
God.
gonna say the stand's called mini bosses.
I guess, yeah, it is kind of like an attack from the future, because it could be one of those things where it's like...
Like Foresight from Pokemon.
Well, kind of in reverse, though. Because
Yeah.
they take the damage and then they attack.
So at first it's regular direction Foresight, and then
Yeah.
it's opposite direction.
That's reverse foresight.
So like you would slowly start to notice yourself like bleeding, and then
Or like, yeah,
right
like
when
you would notice that like
You'd be getting
you know,
bruises all
like
over.
you'd start feeling like you'd
mouth would
feel
really hurt.
as though you were like beaten up.
yeah.
and
then,
you'd
like-
get beaten up.
And
I don't know
then
what
right
the
when
time-
it's at its
I don't know what the
worst
time
is
frame
when
would
you
be,
have
like,
to attack.
and then 30 seconds later, that's when like the attack would come in. That's when
Okay.
the stand would like actually start punching. you.
Right when it's at its like fullest is when you would actually get hit.
Yes.
The pain. Okay, I get you.
So like it would basically just show the person slowly getting more and more beat up, but the stand's just like there, and then
Once they reach like pretty much like peak like damage, that's when the stand starts actually.
then the
punching.
stand actually strikes.
And I guess the catch would be that you can't do anything that you or your stand wouldn't be able to do.
Right. It would just have to be like it would have to be whatever the abilities the stand pretty much has.
What
in terms of combat, which would just be like pretty much
enhanced
just be
strength, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits things hard, hits things fast. Yeah.
Yes.
Shit.
Because like I was trying to think of like what kind of stands would be like in the spirit of JoJo in terms of like weird rules and how they work.
So the stand is called Soldier Boy, and
Are you coming up with a different one, or are you trying to rename my stand?
what happens is
It's a new one.
I love how he didn't. I love how he just
It
doesn't
gives you-
answer.
it gives you all the powers of Superman.
Does the damage
when you
get
get-
undone? No, the damage is still there.
But when you get stabbed by the spear, it just makes you look like Goku.
Unless he doesn't hit you, then the damage gets undone. Like, unless the attack actually fails.
Right, but then you wouldn't take the damage in the first place, though.
Oh, you're right!
How's
Oh,
that
that's
for a-
weird.
Yeah.
how's
Oh,
that for
you
a
need to call
nightmare?
Iraqi up and tell him to put that in the fucking thing. That's,
Men Without Hats,
that's-
man.
Men Without
Best stand,
Hats.
2015. Because that's when he would have taken damage from the stand, his last year.
So the stand's
Oh my
called
God.
Rebecca Black.
True, please.
And you can only attack people that sat in the front seat on the way over. But if once it gets stabbed by the spear, the day changes to Friday. forever.
That, you know what? That's actually kind of like that cause and effect, those cause and effect stands.
Bitch,
That's kind of where I base the power of men without hats from.
Yeah.
Ugh, I keep getting stuck at this one part. I want to stay. Stop it. You guys have thought these out way too well, though.
I came up with mine on the fly.
And I fell. God damn it.
There's a stand called Kids Bop, and its ability is to steal stands and make them shittier.
So the stand's called the Clash.
Wasn't that Boys to Men?
So the stand's called the Clash, right? And whenever you attack people, they have to go away. But when you get stabbed by the spear, whenever they attack people, they have an existential crisis as to whether they should stay or go. And they can never make up their minds. And it slowly drives them insane. As they slowly drive themselves into madness by repeatedly asking themselves, should I stay or should I go?
What a pull. What a pull.
God damn it, like the setup of how Drew comes up with these stands is amazing. Alright, Pop, may I offer you some advice?
I got this! Don't you worry!
May I offer you some advice?
Alright, so the stand is called...
So...
Hold on.
I noticed that when you're jumping from those platforms, you're holding down A and then stopping above them. You need to do little jumps.
I'm trying to, man.
So the stand is called Milli Vanilli, right? And whenever Milli Vanilli is active, your voice is really deep. But when stabbed by the spear,
finally.
Your lip movements never match what you're actually saying.
Alternative names for that standard is also Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson, Ashley Simpson, Lady Gaga.
Wait, which one was the one that lip synced on Saturday Night Live?
Ashley Simpson was the one that was on Saturday Night Live. Jessica Simpson only did it during live shows that she was paid to be at.
It's a good run, Popcron. It's a good run.
So the stand's called Queen.
Name. Go ahead. No, go right ahead.
The stand's called Queen, and whenever you attack people, your mustache gets more and more thick until it encompasses the entire battlefield and everyone drowns in the hair. When stabbed by the spear, you actually are transported into everybody's favorite high school anime as Mr. Freddie Mercury himself, and then the whole series of JoJo just becomes everybody's favorite high school. And
God fucking damn it. Alright, so the stand's name is Plain White Tees, right? And its power makes you completely unable to separate people from each other. Everyone just appears as the same amorphous blob. So you never know who's who.
The stand is called Miley Cyrus. And the power is that you bank on your father's fame to get a show on Disney Channel. And when you're stabbed with a spear,
it works.
Yep. When you're stabbed with a spear,
you become white trash.
Yes, that's exactly it.
So the stand's called Donna Lewis, and whenever you damage people, they slowly forget who you are.
That's actually a pretty useful power, despite the joking aside.
When stabbed by the spear, however, everyone that you attack loves you always forever. And near and far, you'll always be together. Everywhere they will be with you, and everything they will do for you.
God damn it! I love how you're equating these stands to lyrics of songs that the people wrote.
Just not a part of it. That would be way harder to write for. That.
The stand is called Billy Ray Cyrus. And anybody it attacks, it's their heart turns to glass and shatters right there. But after you stab with a spear, after you attack them, they stop understanding.
So the stand's called Hadaway. And everyone
This is my favorite game. This is my favorite game.
Everyone you
I want to do a podcast of just this.
Everyone you attack while Hadaway is active forgets what love is.
Oh my god! Why did I just do that?
When it's stabbed by the spear, everyone you attack can no longer hurt you. No more.
So the stand is called the Offspring. And when you activate it, the kids will no longer be alright. And when you stab yourself with the arrow, then the kids are gonna go far. Trust in me.
Alright, so this one's pretty good. You're gonna love this one.
Okay,
So
thank God. I did it.
The stand's called Spin Doctors. And while it's activated, if you want to call me baby, well, go ahead now. And while you get stabbed, then if you'd like to tell me maybe, well, just go ahead.
So the stand's called the Who. And when you activate it, you become really good at pinball.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that when you activate it, people forget who you are. Who.
And well, after you stab yourself with the arrow, that's what happens.
Can't be fooled
beforehand.
again. Oh, never mind. So the stand's called Hoobastank. And whenever you activate it, everybody feels the need to hear. And when you get stabbed, when it stabs with the arrow,
dance party.
Spear, when you get stabbed,
We
with
at the dance party?
You find a new reason
we finally did it.
to live.
What's this thing? Oh, Jesus.
And
Oh no, wait, this isn't the dance party. Never mind.
this doesn't look like a dance party. This looks like
I
a
say that.
magic
I
show.
thought the dance
This looks
party
like
was a
possible death.
Dance party's coming. Don't worry.
No, this definitely looks like a magic show.
I really wish Rayman looked just a little bit less cracked out of his mind.
Well, if you died as many times as he did, wouldn't you?
He's
look
seen
a little
some
cracked
shit. Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
he's
you're
seen
right.
the hell dimensions of Rayman Origin Lands. He's been to Eristia and back.
Popcron, your strategy here is interesting.
Yep.
He's been to
Surprise, surprise, it didn't work out. Okay, I went too fast there.
Israel Land and back. Israel. How did you even do that? Now that's a question for the ages.
So the stand is called Dragon Force, and when you activate it, you have illusions that you're waking up on a cold winter morning.
So the stand's called
After you're stabbed with a spear, though,
You become a hero of our time.
you can... I was gonna say you could walk through fire and flames and carry on.
Oh, we gotta use different songs.
So
You can't
the-
steal from the same song. That's cheating.
So
What?
this,
I did that with Billy Ray Cyrus.
I
So
know,
the
and I didn't want to say anything because you're the guest, and I wanted to make you feel at home.
so the stand's called Katrina and the Waves.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm not being here for this one.
Alright, I
And
have to
when
go
you
underneath him.
When you activate it, It lets loose a whirlwind of blows that the world has never seen before. And when you get stabbed by the arrow, you can walk on sunshine. And oddly enough, it feels pretty good.
That's, you know what? That's legitimately a good power, though. Just the photons from the sun. Like, whenever it's sunny out, you could fly, pretty much. And it feels good. I'm assuming it heals you as well.
I wouldn't know, but it feels pretty good.
Yeah, that would feel good.
Alright, I got this.
You know what'd be really funny is if, like, in the show there was actually a stand called Weird Al, despite the fact that they had already referenced Weird Al in Part 3.
So the stand's called Eagle Eye Cherry. And when you activate it, all you need is you and your opponent and a bottle of wine. But when you get stabbed by the arrow, the only thing that you can fight is the break of dawn.
Shit, I had one.
All we need is candlelight, you and me, and a bottle of wine. So the stand's called the Buggles. And when you activate
That's not fair. Please tell me I get checkpoint here. I do. Hell yeah.
Yeah, when you beat the robotic plant, you get a checkpoint for the robotic bird.
Good.
whenever you activate the stand, the fight becomes a music video. But when you get stabbed by the arrow, you can only kill radio stars.
I love how, like, none of the stands work like that.
Oh, fuck. I forget he does the
way the
headbutt.
stands work are never based on the lyrics of the people who wrote the songs, but we're making it work as though, like, it could theoretically be a stand in JoJo.
So the stand's called Meredith Brooks. And when it's activated, you can be a bitch, a mother, a child.
Popcron, I think you could attack the eggs.
Yeah,
when they come
I
down.
did that the second time because I'm
But
an
when
idiot
you-
the first time.
But
Oh,
when you get stabbed by the arrow, you can be a sinner or a saint.
now he does the headbutt. And that's when I can...
All the games have a dumbass
That-
boss rush. Why this fucking game?
I don't know, man.
You just fought.
It's
these
only 2 bosses.
Oh, well then I
Well,
did
that
it.
makes less sense.
Yeah, why
What?
only the plant and the... Oh, maybe the
possibly-
next... Maybe there'll be another boss with the other 2 bosses we fought?
Have you played this game before, Pop?
No, I'm just guessing based off how this is working so far.
No, Pop. Have you played this game before?
Not to completion.
Really?
Not to completion.
Huh.
Why we're doing it here? That's what the whole point. The whole reason that Go to Bedcast even exists is to force ourselves to play through backlogs.
Yup.
That's why Proton John streams.
So the
He
stand's
collects-
called
he-
Junior Senior. And when you
You will be
activate
dancing?
it, and
No, we're
everybody...
done with stands. We're moving.
Oh yeah, dance
on.
party.
Oh, we made it! We made it to the dance party.
I can't believe this is a dance party.
Of
Oh
course.
my
it's a
god,
dance
Rayman
party.
just joins in even though he was a villain.
Well,
Yeah, Glowbox and whatever teensies you use do as well.
Rayman, why?
because he's a good sport.
You know, he totally wasn't just about to be murdered minutes ago.
How many of the devil's teeth do you have?
9. So I just need one more.
I hope you're prepared for the long haul on that one.
Don't say that. Wait, are we
Yeah, I'm
chasing
gonna
this guy
say-
now? Oh no.
Well, he does the Charlie Brown dance. Pretty good.
Oh. I did
Honestly,
not
the
see that,
last
saw
level
that.
of this game is my favorite level of all time, but that's because I know how it works.
Like in any game?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like
I was
favorite
supposed to
level of
slow
all
down.
time in any game?
No, in this game.
I figured, yeah.
In all of
I say
Rayman
that's a
Origins
very
time.
bold claim.
There's a lot of levels,
I didn't jump in time. I hit the saw again.
including Pewter City Gym.
No, you have to let the vine carry up through those saw blades.
Yeah, I know, but getting up to the vine, I jumped way too late. A couple of times.
I keep forgetting there's a huge delay.
That fucking saw.
I keep forgetting there's a huge delay. I keep forgetting there's a huge delay.
There was somebody was streaming recently and the delay was like maybe 10 seconds at the most.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Opposed to like the 20 seconds that
Oh.
we usually have to deal with.
Shit.
It's why I wish everybody would just give up on Twitch and move to Hitbox, because that's like a 5-second delay.
My issue with Hitbox is whenever I try to watch anything on there, the playback stops, waits 10 seconds, and then starts up again.
Oh, well that's weird.
YouTube has a pretty short delay now.
The only reason I know that is because that's Hitbox is where I go to test my streams.
I mean, I like Twitch. I like all the new stuff they're adding. They're slowly showing that, hey, we didn't just blow all the Amazon money on crack. Like, we just, we're putting in some great features, but delay is not
fucked
one
that
of the
up.
things they clearly care about fixing, or at least improving. I know they can't get rid of it completely, but improving it a little bit.
So the stand's called Nickelback.
No, we're done with stands.
When you use it, you gotta look at this photograph.
And
I
the only
swear
way to
to
attack
God.
him is to
Stabbed by
attack a
this,
photograph.
when you get
of
stabbed
him.
by the spear every time, it makes you laugh.
And when he gets stabbed by the spear, you get to become a rock star.
I hate it when people go like, hey, Nickelback's a really nice feel-good band. It's like Rockstar. It's like Photographs. Like, did you know they made a song about having sex in a car?
So,
Hey, yeah,
so the
fucking
stand is
this
named
guy.
Smash Mouth.
We're done with stands.
No,
I
no,
swear
hold
to
on,
God.
hold on. This will be my last one. I don't know about Drew, but it's called Smash Mouth. And when it attacks, turns anything that glitters into gold. And after you get stabbed by the spear,
Really?
then when it attacks, it becomes so hot that they might as well be walking on the sun.
I hope
Okay,
you're
so I did not
fucking
go high
happy
enough
with
there.
yourself.
I am very happy with that one.
I hope you're satisfied.
Oh, I'm really happy with that one.
This stage is really cool. Oh, Popcron's dead.
Yep. I'm sorry for making it
Oh,
less
wait.
cool. Oh, I forgot to jump there.
Oh, you didn't go up high enough.
Nope.
Drew, how many tiny build games are you in?
All of them.
Party Hard, No Time to Explain.
Were you in
I think that's
Speedrunners? I know you did the.
No.
I know yeah, you were in
I did
one
the
of the trailers
commercials.
for it. Yeah.
I did the commercials, but I'm not in the game. But if they ever ask me to, I will.
Every time I talk to you guys, or not you guys. Every time I talk to the tiny build guys, like the first thing I think of is because their fucking logo. The first thing I think of is No Time to Explain, and then I bring up a conversation.
That's how it happens.
Yep. No Time to Explain was fun.
It's a good game. Why it's their flagship, bruh.
I like that it's their.
unofficial-
I like that it's their logo as well.
You can't forget your roots.
Was that the only game they made in house and they just published after that, or did they make other games as well?
I don't think that they've made any other. any other games that they released as Tiny Build. I know that Tom himself
If
has
I
made
fuck up
other
that part,
games,
there's literally no way for me to get through that. Awesome.
but I don't think he's done anything else as Tiny Build after No Time to Explain happened.
And I jumped too early there.
I'm surprised that No Time to Explain was enough of a hit for them to become a publisher. Like just to be able to pour money into other games.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Well, I imagine they started with one game, then from there they did two, and then they grew slowly like that.
Yeah.
No,
Well, now they're like they're pretty much like the premier indie publisher at this point.
What did they
Them and
publish
Devolver.
after they did that?
Yeah, I was
they
gonna
like-
say Devolver
I think
as well.
I think the first game they did after No Time to Explain was Speedrunners, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just
Oh.
published Speedrunners immediately after, if I remember right. Well, they didn't really publish it. They bought the rights to it. They didn't really publish it. They pretty much owned the game. It was already out on Xbox at the time, but then Tiny Build became the entity that controlled it.
But it also became a lot like a much bigger property after.
Oh, most
After Tiny
definitely,
Build.
because they put budget behind it.
I miss speedrunners.
It's still
Still there.
there.
Yeah, but the original physics aren't.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that thing that Drew would do, where he would like trap people between two things?
No, there was. I remember they were like, we got a big update. We fixed the way that speed works, and I'm like, no, you didn't. You made it. You really changed it, and I'm sure it's fine now, but it's not the game I fell in love with.
The chat is still making up stands.
Chat's gonna get banned. Real ban. That's 600 seconds. That's like 30 minutes. So you better watch
Real
out.
band is permanent. They're getting timed out.
So the stand's
it's-
called the
Nah.
Pillows.
No, our real bans are timeouts. Those are like 3.5 hours. Bans are like 30 minutes.
So the stand's called Theme from Mission Impossible.
What? So the stand's called Hi Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi.
Damn it, Drew.
And when you activate it, it makes the noises T-E-E-N-T-I-T, and then when you get stabbed by the spear, it goes A-N-S.
What just happened there? Oh my god. God damn it.
I'm honestly surprised that you managed to
So
trigger that,
bad.
Bob.
Yup. I shouldn't have. But I did, and then I fucked it up still.
I'm continuously surprised by this playthrough.
It's definitely surprising.
You're making me want to play like these last levels, but I don't have like my old save file anymore, so I wouldn't be able to play it.
I'll give you
Just
my
goes off
save.
screen. He just goes off screen and he goes, "What happened there?" That's amazing.
Like I finally learned not to jump over that saw blade. The one on like one of the first pipes that's like coming around.
Yeah, where it has like the really awkward timing, and whenever you jump, it's likely to hit you.
I don't know how I did it that one time. That was the first time I did it. I don't know what
You
changed
have to
there.
try to keep the super jump, you know, where you get to like jump off extra hard. You gotta try to keep that going.
Couldn't you just hang on to the rope the whole way? No, you can't.
No, because it goes through saws.
I saw that. Saw that. Get it? It's a joke. Welcome to Go to Bedcast. We're a community-run channel. We stream
Okay,
every
so the
night.
stand is called.
It's called.
I didn't have anything. I just wanted to.
It's called
see
the
if-
Proclaimers, and everyone you
What-
attack is to walk 500 miles.
And after you get stabbed with a spear, they have to walk 500 more.
They have to. God damn
This
it.
is the worst game we've ever played. On this.
Josuke, will you be the man to walk 1,000 miles?
Just to fall down. I don't even remember the.
Just to fall down at your door.
God, what the hell is the little kid's name with echoes or reverb or whatever it's called?
What? When I haver?
I don't remember.
When I
Oh, thank
haver.
God. I did
No,
it.
in part 4, the stupid kid
There's
who
another
Koichi's
part to
hair.
this level.
Koichi.
Koichi, yeah.
There's another part to this level.
Oh
This
yeah, it's a
level's
mosquito
complete.
part, isn't it? Yep.
Yup.
Of course, there's another part to the level. It's one of the last levels.
Koichi.
I mean, the last level. This is totally not.
And these
it's
always
not
seem
long.
like really long levels, but if you do it right the first time, they only take like 30 seconds.
You ever notice that like the first 2 series of JoJo like heavily focused on like the actual characters named JoJo, and then like parts 3 and 4 were more based on the other characters and not really JoJo?
Eh. That's all I got. JoJo, more like, oh no, he's getting away, chasing
Because
on
like
a mosquito.
part 3
Oh.
almost seems like it was more about Polnareff than JoJo.
Well, that's why it's called Polly Wally's Silly Story.
It took you a really long time to say.
I was eating Lucky Charms.
Ollie Wally's Lucky Charm stash.
Surprised it didn't just
I don't know
blow
why
up.
Lucky didn't just let the kids have some of his Lucky Charms. I mean, there's a lot.
It's
Like,
not
there's a
that
lot in this
Lucky didn't
box.
let them have it. It's that they wanted the whole box and Lucky wanted some too, so it was either don't share or don't get any at all.
That's me Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
Except now they have that new like hip with the kids cereal
That's me
mascot.
Lucky
now,
Charms. They're
where
magically the
Lucky isn't Irish, but instead he's played by that really annoying voice actor who plays the duck in who plays one of the ducks in Breadwinners.
I don't even know what you're talking about, and I'm glad I don't.
Yeah,
'cause that
like
sounds
be glad
terrible.
you haven't seen any of those new cereal commercials because they're awful.
Oh, I see him.
It's like Lucky's going like, "Oh, it's time for breakfast!" Like that kind of thing.
I think I actually have seen that.
That's
It
me, Lucky
definitely
Charms.
sounds familiar.
Subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you.
Might as well be that.
Fucked up again.
Adventure Time looking
Yeah, I
fox.
saw it.
That's me, Lucky Charms. They're positively algebraic. I wish that they did a Lucky Charms ad where they took that Rocco's Modern Life skit. Where it's I am the cheese. I am the charms.
I am the red balloons. I'm much better than all the other Lucky Charms combined.
That's not true. That's just wrong.
I'm the best marshmallow. I'm better than all the other marshmallows combined.
Hey, while we're talking
And
about
it's played
I am
by
the cheese,
it's still played by Mr. Lawrence with the same like doing the same like I am the cheese thing as Filbert.
I am the cheese.
while we're talking
I
about
am
that,
the cheese.
has anybody
I
ever
am better
read,
than both the bologna and the salami combined. I am the best
anybody-
character on the show. It was such a good episode.
That was
Has
the
anybody ever
funniest.
read the book I Am the Cheese by any chance?
No, but I did play the game I Am Bread.
That was a good one.
Not even close.
Wacky Deli, yeah! Wacky Deli, yeah! Sandwiches are good!
Shit.
I am the cheese.
Oh boy,
Okay,
what
good.
a
Check that.
beautiful guy!
I like that like predated YouTube poop, but that's what it was. It was a fucking YouTube
That really is
poop.
what it was!
It was a fucking YouTube.
I hate bologna!
I am the cheese.
Ugh.
Just bring it back. Oh. The stand is called Popcron, and you just can't beat Rayman games from now on. That's all it can do.
When they
It
get
doesn't-
stabbed with a spear, you can.
You get stabbed with the spear, and it and you still can't.
Hold on. You know, if it can get past this, then Popcron it will get stabbed with a spear.
I don't want to get stabbed by a spear.
You better shut the fucking game off then, because
you know you're according to your stand power, you know, when you win, that's the moment you got stabbed with a spear. So,
God damn it.
This spear doesn't give you powers, though. This one just kills you.
Well, the power was to win Rayman.
I think I just got to another checkpoint.
It's assumed that he's already been stabbed by the spear when he wins.
Alright, I've let this go on long enough, but the huge loser inside me cannot allow it to continue. It's an arrow, not a spear.
It's a blairow.
Okay, so I didn't know if it was like the at the time I didn't know if it was the power barrel or if it was like a, because what was it? It's the fact that it's the same arrow that people used to get stands, but they're stabbing their stand with it, and that powers them up, right?
They stab themselves through the stand. Arrows are not.
So it's got to go. So it has to go
Shut
through the stand
up.
into the person again, right?
Arrows are just really small spears.
Technically, it just has to go through you, but if it goes through the stand, I guess it doesn't hurt as much.
So so you basically have to be stabbed with the spear twice, or the arrow. I mean, sorry.
No, I think you just stab yourself. The first time you get a stand, the second time you power up. I guess theoretically you just keep powering up if it doesn't fucking kill you.
Third time you get diabetes.
So the stand's called Keemstar.
Okay, we're done with stands.
Are we doing YouTuber stands now? What the fuck?
Stop the stands.
No stands. Stands are done. We're done. We're moving on.
When you activate it, only some people
every mention of the stand will be accompanied by a very, very loud noise.
And when
I don't know,
when you
I'm
get
still
stabbed
really,
by the
I'm still really proud of Smash Mouth and Men Without Hats.
Men Without Hats was genius.
Yes, I'm
never
proud of
be
that.
topped, so let's not try.
I'm proud of that one because it was like a good stand that would probably be in the show. I'm proud of Smash Mouth because it was a horrible joke.
It's not as good as Crush 40. Neither of them are, but you know, it's fine. We should stop trying and let the glory of Men Without Hats live on forever.
God, I really hope this section is almost done.
I do too.
You and me both.
Why doesn't Rayman just jump off the mosquito and onto the ship?
But that'd be too easy.
That would make sense.
Then they would have to render a whole nother level where you're inside the ship. Do you really want that?
No! The bad guy's on top of the ship. Just jump on top of the ship.
No. They'd have to go back into the ship, because then he'd run into the ship.
No, why would he run into the ship if the bad guy's on the part he jumps onto?
Besides, if you get on the ship, then the game becomes the ship, available on Steam right now.
The ship remastered.
They remastered it.
I liked the ship.
My favorite
don't
thing
want
that
to pay
Popcron
for it
does
again.
is he shoots stuff that doesn't do any damage to the...
Uh-oh, did the villain just unlock a more powerful villain on accident? Oh no, he's blowing a city up. Great.
No, yeah, that's the reactor that has all the looms in it. Because you were collecting them for him.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't collect tons and tons of them because I failed a lot. Hey, we're back to the beginning.
This fort he built this fortress. Like the wizard. I don't remember what his actual name is.
The wizard.
Because he's the magician, but then it's like I don't know. He had a different name. But like the star in his hat basically was like, oh, I'm a magician. And he tears it off. It's like, psych, I'm a fan of Mr. Dark.
Congrats, you beat the game and none of it even mattered.
Here's the thing.
Was that
it's a good game gameplay wise. The story and narrative is fucking awful because of the for the simple fact that the devs like got fucked over like halfway through production. Because this was supposed to be like an origin story for Rayman, and then it got switched like I don't know, like 3 months before it was supposed to be released. I couldn't write another story for it.
I was gonna say I don't really mind that the story means absolutely nothing.
All right, Pop, do me a favor and just quit out of this because the credits are long as hell.
Well,
okay.
Why? But what about the fans? Don't they want to see
Back
the
to the
credits?
They're 30 minutes long.
Will I lose progress, or I'll be fine?
I don't believe you will. You shouldn't, but these, but you don't want to sit through all these. They're really long. It's like this takes this takes a backseat to. I'd say this is the length of these credits only take a backseat to Mighty Number 9's credits.
Oh jeez. Well, I'm one Electoon away from
from getting the last tooth.
Yeah.
So just go to a level where you don't have a lot of them, and just
go to the slidey level.
I'll go to one that
dude, go to that one castle level that plays Black Betty.
That's Lemons.
Or you could do like one of the early speed levels. That'd probably be the easiest.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for this one right here, because it's supposed to take only like a minute.
Isn't he Mr. Dark from Rayman 1? No, he's it's in the instruction manual. It says he's just a fan of Mr. Dark. He was supposed to be Mr. Dark, but then they made this not the origin game, but a sequel to It's weird. It's really weird.
Go to the cheese level.
It's just a game that is starring Rayman. They could have put any character here and it would have.
To be honest,
I mean,
they do put any character there. You can play as people that aren't Rayman and have.
No, but I mean, this could have been any series at all. It couldn't have been. It didn't have to be Rayman.
I don't think it could have been Sonic.
In the Wii U version of Legends, you could get a Mario skin and a Luigi skin.
This is closer. Honestly, this is closer to what like a Sonic game than anything else. Like an old Sonic game. It's very speed focused.
Where are the loop-de-loops?
There are tons of loop-de-loops. I can count at least 3. Maybe
where's the
4.
music written by Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson is dead.
Then this can't be a Sonic game.
That just got really heavy really fast. I don't know if I appreciate it.
Knock knock, right. Who's there? Not MJ. Sorry.
Is it Knuckles? Damn it.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go bathroom and
unlike
do
Sonic,
this last
I'm
tooth
dead.
level.
I recently rediscovered that Knuckles is the best character in Sonic.
Again?
He is the best character, but now I have like proof. I've got proof. Ready? Hold on. Let me get the picture.
Sonic is really strong, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, look.
Sort of strong. It's more that he runs really fast.
God damn it!
Knuckles
just like the picture of Knuckles from Sonic and the Black Knight for the
Knuckles has 2 swords.
Those are not
Sonic
swords.
only has 1 sword.
Those are not swords.
That makes him worse.
Those are not swords.
What are they?
Halberds.
They're swords.
No, they're halberds.
Wow, who'd have thought that I was King Arthur?
It's either halberds or they're axes, but they're not swords.
They are totally swords. They are swords. Sorry.
They are not swords.
They are very much swords. They're
not
just
even close.
dumb Sega design swords. They're swords.
They are not swords.
They're swords though.
It's not a sword.
They're swords though.
No way.
I'm sorry.
There's
but on this one, you're wrong. They're swords.
The blade on a sword. Here's the thing. The blade on a sword should connect directly to the hilt. This looks like it's attached by something else.
Yeah, it's
making it
attached.
A sword. I'm not saying it isn't a dumb sword.
No,
it's not a sword.
That's not a sword. It looks more like an axe than a sword.
It doesn't have a pommel. It doesn't even have a handle. It's a stick with a blade attached to it.
They are swords. I'm sorry.
Axe. It's either an axe or a halberd.
I am very, very sorry to say, but
I'm very sorry that I'm about to link this
going
halberd picture to prove you wrong. But
this level's going to kill me as a halberd.
I'm on the wiki right now, and it says that yes, despite regarded as swords, these weapons resemble a pair of twin axes, but they are called swords. They are swords.
Called halberds, right?
It is a sword. I'm sorry.
Those are halberds.
I'm sorry, but the point is he has 2 of them. That's the point.
I keep missing this jump pad
right there. That is what
that's not what that is.
That is exactly what that is.
You have to slam down into it because it won't launch you far enough otherwise.
This bitch, look at this. That's not a sword.
Off onto it.
That is not a sword. That is a halberd.
It's not a halberd.
That is definitely.
Look at
that's
this.
Oh
definitely-
my
The
God.
halberd you're looking at, it's got a long handle.
Look at this
What
halberd!
about this halberd? This doesn't
They
have a
cut.
long
They
handle.
they clearly cut the bottom of that thing off.
Oh well, that's what they did with his halberd. Well, there you go.
No, they
Thanks.
didn't. No,
Thanks
I mean
for
in the
thanks.
picture.
Great job. Thanks.
In the
Thanks for
picture
the
they
proof.
cut it off.
Thanks for the proof. All right. Well, how do you
well.
explain
Rip that.
this halberd? You can't. All right. There it is.
I still
It's
see where it's been cut off.
just
that's
like
the-
his is cut off.
It's
Cut 'em
not cut off. No, in the
It's a
picture.
halberd. Right there. It's a
Oh,
halberd.
Pop. Oh, Pop, why?
Yup. Yup.
You
I know.
are wrong, you freaking freak.
I'm not having this argument with you because
the hell-
Shadow Ice the best
Undeniable
character
proof
because
right there. You look at that
H
stand
Ice
is
Black
called
and
Knuckles the
Killed
Kid.
I swear to God.
Guns.
The stand is called Unknown from ME. And when you activate
It's
it,
a
you become
fucking
rougher and tougher than the rest of them, the best of them.
And you wield dual halberds.
he's got dual swords.
Those are definitely.
I ain't having this discussion.
Going to a wiki where any uninformed jackass can type in an opinion does not equal proof.
It's fact, dude. It's
this is
Sonic Fan
photo-
63 knows his stuff.
This is photographic evidence. You cannot give me.
Unfortunately,
It's not a
photographic
photo. It's the
evidence.
Dark
It's a-
Souls inventory screen, and I bet if you equip that, it's got a long
Unfortunately, though,
handle.
When you're stabbed with a spear, you can only damage people
You
after
tell me
you
the difference.
knocked on their door and been invited in, and say knock knock, it's Knuckles.
There is no difference. They're the same weapon.
There's swords. That's what the game says. It's fact.
The game does not say that. The game manual
The game
says that they're
100%
halberds.
says that. It does
No,
not
it
say
doesn't.
they are halberds.
No way.
Fine. The next game we're gonna play through on my nights is Sonic and the Black Knight, just so I can prove you wrong. Just so I
Oh,
can prove you
no.
wrong.
Why would you put yourself through that? I thought we promised you wouldn't play.
was King Arthur!
We promised the next game you would play wouldn't be something you hate.
No, that's it. Everybody thank Drew.
The highlight says they're not swords. Oh, god damn it!
I told you.
Kenny timestamped the highlight as that's not a sword.
It's a sword.
Now
And
this
you're all-
right here.
And you are all.
Now this
going
right
to be
here is a
proven
sword.
wrong.
This is a sword right here.
Oh.
This is a sword, Max, right there. That's a sword.
That-
But
Oh, you're an asshole!
God damn it.
what he wields, that's not a sword.
that's a knife. That's a
No,
dagger.
that's a sword.
No, that's a dagger.
That's definitely
no,
a
it's
sword.
different. That's
Sir
a dagger.
Galahad wields
We are
a sword.
we are so going. We're so going to play through this game. You're so going to be wrong. It's going to be crazy.
That's a sword.
What? What just?
That
Well,
right there.
let me catch up with you there, Pop, and tell you what went wrong.
I don't know what I was supposed to do there. And that I just fucked up straight up.
Are you talking about the part where you just kind of fell into the pit? Because it looked like you just didn't jump. No, Caliburize, we already went over my stand. It's called Men Without Hats, and they take damage after the punch, and after it gets stabbed with the arrow, they take damage before the punch.
But let's look at the original sword wielder for Sonic.
Swear to God.
Amy Rose with her
Oh.
sword. Take a look at that sword. Now that's a sword.
And yeah,
need
the
this shit.
one part was I just wasn't able to jump.
Since anything with a stick on it is a sword now.
Damn
according
it.
to-
Now I'm gonna fuck up this part.
Take a look at that sword, boys.
Ooh, what a sword.
We'll see.
Hey, Drew, I've got to dig a trench. Can I borrow your sword?
Yeah, sure.
We'll see who's laughing.
I let Shovel Knight borrow it.
Let me see if I still own that game actually before I make such bold
Oh.
claims.
Shovel Knight, otherwise known as Sword Knight. Take a look at Big the Cat's sword. That one's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
I
love
can't even
it.
get through the first obstacle anymore.
Take a look at that guy's sword. Whew.
Oh no! I don't have Sonic and the Black Knight anymore. I sold it.
Oh,
What a shame.
travesty.
Did you like Big the Cat sword? It's pretty good. Here, I can show you some. Here's an image of him in game using his sword to fight evil. There's a time limit because he's got to save the world in time for dinner.
Yeah.
One sword
Well,
slash at a time.
they're eating the enemies fighting. Why
No,
was
I
Big Cat-
jumped there and I shouldn't have because the vine was still chasing me. Damn it.
You got this, Pop. I can't
Eventually.
say that. I can't say that you probably will or won't during the level after you get this tooth, but
Can you find the
Why do
tooth?
so many of you have copies of this shitty game?
what, Rayman?
No. Sonic and the Black Sword.
Why did I jump there?
Problems.
Oh. Whoa, Cham. That's a big link. Use the shorter links. Holy shit.
Well, it's
Tiny
the literal
links.
image. It's a literal link to the image. Oh, well, there's a big problem. The official site for Sonic and the Black Knight doesn't exist, so no one will ever know what the truth actually is.
Unless they play the game.
Unless you own the game and you read the manual.
No, well, we already found out what it said in the manual. You gotta actually play the game, though.
No, he doesn't know what's in the manual. He knows what's on the wiki. The wiki's not the manual.
Somebody take a picture of that fucking manual, I swear to God.
What manual? I'm trying to find any.
Yeah,
kind of
corn dog's a
copy.
sword. It's on a stick, isn't it?
I'm gonna kill myself tonight. On stream.
I heard that Knuckles wields.
Literally right
Already
now.
wields 2 corn
Oh my
dogs.
god.
That scared the shit out of me,
Oh
actually.
my god.
Wait, I missed.
Your stand keeps your stand keeps catching the bullets.
So I was wielding the shish kebab, I mean sword, to fight a demon. It was empowered with the power of the Scatman.
I don't give a shit.
Dude, I went to the carnival and they had like
Well,
there
it's
was a
obvious you
stand
don't
there.
give
that
a
was-
shit. Look at what you thought
There was
was a
hold on,
sword.
wait. There was I went to the
I
carnival.
still
there
think
was,
it's a sword.
there
I know
was
it's
there
a
was a-
sword. I know I'm right.
There was a stand there that was selling hilts, and they were but they put like edible swords on them as like, you know, right in front of you. And what they do was they would put the hilt into like this big vat where it's like swirling air around, and, like the sword would just build around it, and like the sort of pink cottony stuff.
Listen. Swords and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
No, words leave psychological scars that never heal.
It's true.
You know. Yeah. I don't really got one of those anymore.
Dude, I had to sweep the front porch. Use my sword.
I jumped too high there, son of a bitch.
You are going to get so mad during the last level.
This is the last level, isn't it?
No, it's
Oh
not.
wow.
No,
Sir
this is to
Gawain.
unlock the last world.
Yeah, you get the teeth
The
to
last
unlock the
one?
last level.
Oh, the last
Yeah,
level, not
there's
the
a
last
whole other
world.
world.
Okay.
It's a big level.
I found another wikia that says.
Is it
Sir
even worth
Gawain,
it
the
right
Knight
now?
of
Can
the
I just
Sun
call it quits? This is...
is an alternate
You know what? I
reality
think
version.
grab the tooth and then call it a night, and then come back to it next time for the last level, because you're going to need that entire slot of
That
time.
entire 3-hour slot.
Yes, he's going to need that for the last level.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not
I
kidding you.
found it.
Sadly, no,
found
I am
the
not
proof.
joking.
As written on info.sonicretro.org, and the whole organization dedicated to information for Sonic.
And how is that? Wait,
Better than the wiki. This is actually regulated.
What?
God damn it!
And
It's a picture from the debate where like Hillary's like up to the mic with like this like weird face, And Trump is like got his eyes closed, his head back, and his mouth open while he's behind a chair. And Hillary goes, "I told you he'd fuck the chair." And it's just Trump while fucking the chair. I never fucked the chair.
Should have been more careful.
I got the tooth. Oh my god, I almost fucked it up, and then I got it back, and I got the tooth.
Okay, so try the last level once, and then call it a night.
Are you serious?
Did you get the tooth?
Give it the good old 3 shots.
Yeah, give it a few shots, but then call it a night, because you're not doing it on the stream. I can guarantee you that.
I knew you'd never finish Rayman.
He hasn't been stabbed with the arrow yet.
I guess technically we can go as long as we need. Popcron, you're not allowed to sleep until the game is done.
I just murdered an old man.
What do you mean you murdered him?
I just murdered an old man.
Oh my god! Now you can't get the.
Now
you can't get the true ending.
I wanted to hit.
Oh, you punched him! You punched the Reaper!
I just murdered an old man, dude.
Why couldn't you do that before to get in there? All right, play the level.
Oh my god.
Because he has to make the portal.
He's just blocking with his big ass head.
Hashtag Pop hates old people. Add it to the list.
Grandma just murdered me.
Yep, there's 2 types of grandmas. The grandmas that have knitting needles in their hair you can't jump on.
We can't highlight it for another 30 seconds. We can't do a murdercron strike.
What do I...
There it is.
Do I just literally...
I can't. I wasn't expecting you to die right away.
It's like dying to the Goomba in Mario.
Keep dying. Hold on, I got this.
Okay, let me tell you. Do you want to know how to get past the first obstacle? You don't want to rush attack. You rush attack into the first granny and then jump over that into the second granny and then you want to punch the third granny so you don't hit the vine.
No, if I do that, I just run into the vine. Shit.
What do you mean you ran to the vine?
I ran into the vine multiple times.
What do you?
No, you have.
You're holding forward too much.
I got this.
Are you sure?
Oh, fuck.
Are you kidding me?
I got this.
This is a hard level, and hold on.
Oh, I can't go into that water? Okay.
Fortunately for you, it does save after every screen. Like you know, with every other level in this game. Unfortunately for you, however,
I have to do it all in one run then.
No, it saves after every screen. Unfortunately for you, though, it only gets harder after every screen.
Hey guys, have you seen this sword? Pretty good sword. 5 out of 5. Sword out of sword.
The fat sword.
It's just a really fat sword.
Yeah, during Austin's last Mass Effect stream, I think he played through the game 2 more times. Like a crazy person.
No, Drew, you don't understand. This is the best sword.
That's a pretty good sword.
It's a good sword, huh?
Really, the best sword were the friends that we made along the way.
Yeah, sorry, I can't destroy the evil evil world-threatening entity with friendship, though.
Yeah, every time, that's what you do.
Hey, look, here's one of Knuckles' swords. It's a replica.
Damn it. I'm having trouble getting over this last vine each time. And when I do, I hit the water.
What is this? Oh, it's the dark.
And there I just went too far. Great.
Guys, I just got my sword back from the shop. It's totally fixed up, polished, clean.
Fucking hate you people so much.
That doesn't stand a chance next to this sword. Look at how many blades it has.
Damn it.
Drew, what the fuck even is that?
I don't know what that is
sword.
either.
What am I supposed to do?
God damn it!
It's a sword. It's got a handle. It's enough for me.
Okay. Yep. Okay, we're
Take a
just
look
gonna
at-
save this level for next time. I thought this was gonna
Take
be
a look
the
at
end.
this sword.
But... Oh my god.
Not even close!
Look at that sword.
I thought that would be the end tonight, man. I didn't know there was a secret level here. Fuck.
What a sword.
God damn it.
5 out of 5.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the end of the level, not the end of the game.
No,
Yeah, no,
I
you're-
can't even
this
get
is
through
this is the last level of the game.
Ugh. Well, if it's the last level, I have to do it.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep, we're ending
Alright, how I
anyway.
did
Oh,
that.
yeah, it's a... Land of the Living Dead. Yep, okay. Shit. Well,
Hey
thank
Max,
you
have you
guys.
seen this Knuckles
Drew,
sword?
I'm gonna get Drew.
Thank you
Drew,
guys.
Drew.
Before Max hurts himself some more, thank you guys for watching. We stream every night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night will be Vet or
How's this
Austin
sword?
with Mass Effect 3. I don't know if he's finishing it next week though, or this week. Tuesday, Rave's doing his thing. What's Rave doing?
Jade Empire.
Jade Empire. Wednesday we got Cheat with Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Thursday it's whatever Max decides. Friday will be a game night. Saturday will be the tournament. I don't know what.
I don't know. Assume fighting games.
Assume fighting games on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be back to finish this final level that I'm bad at. So I'm sorry for being so bad at this game. Thank you all for the tips tonight.
Whatever.
And we're almost done. We're almost fucking done, okay? I promise. Then we'll move on to a game that I'm not so bad at. And by that I mean Phil got me a game that I'm probably going to be really bad at. So, after that, we'll play a game that I'm decent at, maybe.
Whoa.
So other than that, as always...
Wake up. Now, go to
You
bed.
fucked up. You fucked it. It's too late. That's it. We're ruined. The stream's canceled. Channels deleted.
Damn.
Bedtime Stories returns. Good night, everybody.